is up everybody and welcome back to another video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to smash that subscribe button and join the fam. Welcome back to another review video, and the topic of today's video will be the One Piece manga chapter 927 review. This chapter was titled Otoko the Kamuro. There's been quite a lot of development going on in this chapter. The first thing is that we have the chapter actually opens up with Robin, Frankie, Usopp all meeting up at Sanji's stall, and they are eating together and they are planning out their next moves. So I guess that is the way how they've been collaborating and working out the plans. So right now the entire the entire country knows about what happened to Luffy. It was mentioned in the previous chapters, and they are thinking these three, they are not at all worried about how the plan will go if Luffy doesn't break out, because they are sure, they trust Luffy to break out by the time they have to do the attack. So that's absolute trust. So Sanji's noodle shop, it's extremely famous. It's got a huge line of customers going on, and this attracts a lot of unwanted attention towards Sanji. The first form of attention that he gets is it's from the customers. It's extremely huge line of customers. And the second unwanted attention that he gets visited by Kyoshiro's henchmen. They come around to collect protection fee. It's a typical one, you pay up money and we'll protect you. And Sanji, of course, he says that he doesn't need it because he's already himself strong. And angered by this, these three, they begin to wreck his shop and drive away his entire customers. And Sanji's his absolute rule is don't waste food no matter what, and they do it in front of him, and this angers him. And then we see Frankie and Sanji tag team, and they beat the shit out of those three guys. It wasn't much of an epic fight. It was funny to watch it. After this commotion ends, we have another character introduced, and the character is Otoko, who is a Kamura by profession. And she's a child around, I'm thinking about 8 or 9. Now from here things get kind of strange and confusing. So chapter introduces Otoko to be a Kamuro. That means it's it's kind of a servant to a courtesan. But the problem here occurs is that when Otoko goes back to courtesan, she calls the courtesan sister. So is that a way of formal addressing, or is she really sisters? That causes quite a bit of conflict. And the courtesan she is serving is called Komurasaki, and she is one of the most famous courtesans in the entire Wano country. And their procession is going towards Shogun Orochi's banquet. Now, just as Kaido had been hyped up, this courtesan is also hyped up, and it's quite a few exaggerations are shown. And seeing all this, it reminds me of the time Hancock had been introduced. And the last page of this chapter brings more new problems towards Sanji's shop, because up till now Luffy had been the target of Kaido and his henchmen, and the entire crew had been underground and no one knew that the entire crew was in the country. And now the Yakuza member, the guy called Koshiro, he tells his henchmen to contact Queen, who is Jack's elder brother, and to send assassins towards Sanji's shop. Now, I don't exactly know how strong those assassins could be, but if they turn out to be strong and Sanji manages to beat them up, this will put another dent towards the plan, because the shop will become quite reputable. And the parts of the plan going haywire, that is what makes this series interesting. Every time the plan goes haywire and they still manage to pull the plan off, and seeing this going to happen again, it makes me excited to see how things will go wrong. And another puzzling thing about this chapter was that Shogun Orochi's shadow form was introduced. He wasn't exactly shown, his shadow was shown to be on the screen. But the thing that confuses me is that, those small kind of text written beside, and over there it was written that form, meaning that Orochi's form is supposedly to be it's a multi-headed snake or dragon type body. I don't know how exactly that happened, but then that name suggests is most likely it will be snakes because it's Orochi. His name is Orochi. But then what is making me curious is that why did Oda write that form? Like, was that form revealed somewhere? Because I don't exactly remember that. And the chapter will be on break next week, so that will be quite a lot of waiting we'll have to do. But things are looking good for the plan going on because we have Robin managing to getting access to meet Orochi, which is a good thing. And the Shogun, he seems interested in somewhere else, and we have unwanted attention coming towards Sanji. It's like things are getting heated up again. Like the second act of the Wano arc will become interesting. It makes me amazed to see how this is for the first time Oda has split up an arc into 3 sub arcs, meaning that this arc could run for quite a long time. For one, it is obvious that Luffy will be defeating a Yonko, so the arc has to be long to give credibility to the story. But and seeing that it has been divided into 3 sub arcs, into 3 parts, the coming chapters will be interesting. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys liked this video. And if you did, be sure to hit that like button and comment down what you guys thought about this review, and comment down thoughts you have about this chapter. And can you get this video to around 5 likes? That would really be appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day ahead of you. Until later, my manga fans. Bye.